Cool, 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 cool. All right, guys. Josiah, back at it again. What we're gonna do? It was the first day of our workout. We're gonna look over the workout that we did. The goal today is see what the form was looking like. See if I can make any adjustments. Just look over the video that I did and see if we can just make progression. That's always the goal. And mainly this is this is a documentary of the journey uh, to the last day. We want it to be a successful day. So we're going to go over the video and we're going to see what I can tweak, what I did good, simple like that. So let's do this. Let's do this. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to let me see if I can. Right. Maybe I should do this. Boom. And then hit one of these. I'm trying to find the screen share. I should have had this prepared beforehand. Something like this. Here we go. Boom. All right. So this is it. This is it. Let me see. Okay. I think that's good. We're gonna blow this bad boy up. I think I have music on there, but we'll turn it down so you can hear me. Let's get started. It's looking. Turn this down just a little bit more. 25 on each side. That's not bad. All right. On my watch, I have a timer where active sets and then your rest sets. So that's why I hit the watch. Check out the form. Okay, good placement. I think that's good placement, especially if you're focusing on the upper chest. I don't do flat bench. Yeah, I don't do flat bench at all. I don't do flat bench. Good form. I could slow down the tempo just a little bit, but this is the warm up ish kind of thing. Good, good. Good pause at the bottom. Good. I think that was decent. I don't think there was really anything wrong with that. So we're gonna proceed. Hit the timer again. This time we got 45s on each side. I think this is my working set. So this should be five reps. Good tempo down. Okay. Looks like it's more than 5, so I guess it's not my working set. Seem to be struggling, so okay. Not bad, not bad. How would I rate that? It was decent. Decent. The placement was good. The tempo was good. Overall, I'm pleased with it. Definitely pleased with it. Change of angles. Looks like we added a 10, so this must be the working set. Okay, bracing myself. Making sure the the back is nice and squeezed. That way it's just all chest being worked out. Good tempo down. Okay. I seem to be struggling, so this must be it. Okay, there you go. All right. And I usually, whenever I'm racking, I look towards my weaker side. Maybe it's a psychological thing or something, but whenever I look to the weaker side, I tend to gain some pseudo strength, and that way I'm able to rack it. I automatically know my stronger side, which is my right side, will rack, but my left side hit or miss. You never know, and I don't want that thing falling on me. So I think the placement of the tempo was good. So let's continue. Well, I felt that, huh? Maybe with the music going. It must be the same weight. Looks like I'm sliding it over. Make sure it's parallel. Yeah, let's see. Good, good, good. Looks like I'm struggling. That's three, four. You see how I looked at my left weaker side? Well, I let that sit. It took everything out of me to do this. Okay. Um, it was it wasn't a bad set. I did struggle. I don't have a spotter, so I tend to be careful and not go too heavy. I don't do chest often or at all. I don't see the functionality in it. um, Mainly in the sense of uh, I try to implement workouts that I use in my daily life. I don't push things on my daily life. I see the benefit of it, but I just don't do it often. So that's just me personally. I don't see a problem with people benching every single day, but I'm not one to. I rarely bench, and I do have a not so good shoulder. I think it was maybe like 5 years ago. I was doing like the monkey bar kind of thing in the gym, and I was doing some turnaround things so I can go back the other way. And I felt like this grind and tear, whatever. I hopped right off and I checked, and luckily, I was still able to move it. But as time went on, I tend to believe that I had some sort of micro tear or some dislocation of my shoulder. And whenever I roll it, I do feel it bumping and grinding up against the shoulder girdle. Uh, so I do need to figure out workouts to make sure one that's better, two that's stronger. All your other workouts of the upper body would benefit with that if everything is balanced. So my right side is a lot more developed than my other side, mainly because my left side fatigues too easily. Same thing with my hips. My left hip is a lot. It's either tight or I would just say it's tight. So my squat tends to let's actually see. I believe that this is the squat. So let's actually look at this. But for the bench, I didn't see a problem with it. I could uh, have a consistent tempo and a pause at the bottom. I like that. I like a consistent tempo, a slow eccentric, maybe like a good two centric, I'm sorry, 2 seconds. Slow 1, 2, pause, 1, 2, push, a burst of push. I think that's good for muscle development, strength, and power and well, I guess hypertrophy is considered muscle development. So all three of those, a good slow eccentric, pause for 2 seconds, and then a 1 second burst all the way up. I think that's what I'm gonna try to do from now on when I'm doing my heavy lifting. That I guess this is considered heavy lifting since I'm not really gonna be lifting like that. It's gonna be a lot more running. So here we go. Check the weights, make sure it's good. I like my approach. Get under there, hit the shelf, get the step, and then whoop, dip up, take 2 steps back. Good. Just shoulder width up, length, go down. Looks like I have a butt wink. Um, hmm, got a good squeeze at the top. Seems consistent. I seem to be shifting, which is why I adjusted my legs. If you can, if you can observe as I do my sets, I don't know whether my hips are shifting up, but there is an S thing going on with my core. I don't know whether my waist and hips, if you like just if you look at it not directly, but like with your peripherals, you can kind of see, or you can just look at it directly. You can kind of see there's a little S that needs to be worked on. It seems like there's muscle imbalances if that's the case. I guess I didn't do it for that one. Maybe I'll continue to do it for the other sets. But that, I guess it was a warm up set. Got 45 on here. Gotta check the weights, make sure you're good. Don't want the things sliding off. Good approach. Snap, up, step back, adjust. Toes a little out, plant the feet, knees out, boom. I actually don't mind that butt wink. It's not terrible. Um, 5. Okay. It looks like that's my working weight, which is not bad. Tempo could be worked on. Looks like I increased the weight. Good. Over there. Step. Boom. Step back. Adjust. Good. Okay. Good. Little pause at the bottom. I didn't mind that. What I noticed, look at this weight. I was just flying around. I'm trying to see whether it's sliding down. If it is sliding down, this means that I am imbalanced on one side and the weights are sliding off. It just seemed a little loose compared to when I first started. But, move it to the center, check the weights, check the approach. Let's see if I can see the little zigzag thing that I was talking about. Good little shelf. Yeah, like these traps. Good. I just feel like it's slightly adjusting. And my my knees look a little weak. They seem to be struggling on this. Look at that. Let me see if I can, because I know I checked this weight. Let's look at this when it comes off. All right, there's no movement whatsoever. Okay, now it's a little wiggly. Might be my imagination. See, even the bar looks slanted. Yeah, this is getting further and further away from the weight. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that there's some sort of compensation happening. So, with the squat, I like the depth. There's a butt wink. I'm not too sure whether that's good or bad. I know for heavier weight that may seem to be bad, may cause a little herniation in the spine. With low weight, I consider that low weight. With lower weight, I don't see a problem with that at the moment. The only thing that I can think to adjust it, I guess, lean forward a little more. I can lean forward a little more, separate my knees, and then put the weight lower on my back. So that way I'm doing a low, deep squat, knees really out there. I think that might be an adjustment. I can try that next time I do it. I think I want to do strength training mainly like once a week. So that way I still have it. I want to do strength training, calisthenics, plyos, long distance run, and a short distance run. What else do I want to do? I guess we'll play around with this, see really where it goes. Here's the deadlift. I doubt that this is working. Wait, this is super light. My feet are too far apart. Look at my approach, it's curved back, full slack. Okay, not bad. Okay, I like the back. It's giving straight. Okay. I don't think that's terrible. Not a fan of the feet placement. I like them closer. I like my hands to be just barely grazing outside of the knees. I don't like that I didn't complete the set. I think a complete set is when you grab it from the ground and you place it on the ground. Don't throw it on the ground. You're missing out on gains when you just let go of the weight. When you can have the muscle slowly guide it down. There's gains being missed. Gains being missed. Okay. That one is not all the way on. Shout out to Homeboy. Okay. Oh, look at the feet placement. Look at the feet placement. It looks like it's a little closer. Good. Good. Nice, stable foundation. Feet aren't moving. Good. Bend. Hinge. Bend. Oh, okay. I'll throw it around again. I guess I keep doing it for this time. Okay. Good feet placement. Boom. Good. Good. Looks like I'm slamming it down a little bit. Need a little more control. This weight is not heavy whatsoever, but you see I did it again. Okay. For that, tempo, I would say don't waste the rep. Do fully up, fully down. Don't let the weight go. Feet placement needs to be fixed. I did like the straightness of my back. I think that was good. No problems with that. I could have turned my wrist on the bar a little bit so that way my elbows are locked in, more like you're bending the bar kind of thing. I've heard that before, but it seemed to help for me. Locks the upper back, take the slack out, and then drive up. I need to control the there you go, burst up and then slowly down. So I think I should do 1 second up, just a full burst up, and then a 2-second down. I don't see a pause being implemented in that. I don't see any benefit of just holding the weight in your hands unless you're working on your grip. That way, I guess it doesn't really. I don't see a problem with that. But that, if you work on your grip, every single one of your workouts increase exponentially. So that's key. So maybe I need to implement grip workouts as well, forearm, hand grip kind of stuff. Should probably work on that. So overall, I think that's the only changes I would do. With this one, I think I'm doing some core, some banded, weighted, I guess it's weighted farmer carries, unilateral, whatever you want to call it. The band on there, give that thing the loop-de-loop. Cool, boom. Arm through. The grabs. One side. Let's go. Let's see if we can walk in a straight line. I don't see a problem right now. Hmm, I'm feeling it, I guess. The weight is not heavy, not that I remember. Okay, good, decent tempo. I didn't raise the knees up, give it a nice little drive. It really was a farmer's carry. This is working on the interior spinae. I don't remember much of my anatomy class, but the interior, making sure it's balanced, and then the obliques. With the band, it's bouncing around just slightly enough, different from a generic farmer's carry where you just hold it. But with the band, it's bouncing a little bit, and your body needs to really adjust to that. So I like that one. I could have went heavier, but I guess I'm going light for this one. So then we just do it again. I guess we're gonna see if there's any changes. Nice little wraparound, pick it up. Good. Low pace, one step at a time. Arm out for counterbalance. Low tempo. Okay, that's my left side being worked. Let's see what my right side being worked looks like. There's a lot of waddling. I'm not too sure whether that's supposed to happen. I'm supposed to have a straight kind of that. When I regularly walk, when I walk normally, I tend to sway because I got swag here. But I guess there's no real problem with that. Okay. And this may be just the same thing. I didn't see a problem with it. Would I make adjustments? Drive the knee up. Really try to counterbalance it. Work on the core. Otherwise, the pace is good. Slow tempo. Knees up. I wonder what it'd look like without the counterbalancing of the arm being up. I guess I could try that, but that's really the only thing. Yeah, I really didn't mind, and I guess play with the weight, increase it, decrease it, whatever the case may be. Um, yeah, cool, cool, cool. So, with that, what I'm gonna say is decent workout, slight adjustments that need to be made, not too bad. I enjoyed the workout. It was considered heavy day or something like that. Really weight training. I don't want to do many weight training things. I just want to do weight training so that way I keep the strength. Oh, excuse me. I want to do the weight training so I keep the strength. I think it's important to keep the strength. Why? I didn't really think about it. I would say maybe it's because um whatever. It doesn't really matter at this point. I'll think about something later. So that was the workout. Uh that was good. That was good. Nice slight adjustment, slight adjustment. So we're gonna slowly work on every workout, make sure every rep counts, make sure every set counts, make sure every workout counts. Big goal coming up. We're working towards it one day at a time. We will see each other tomorrow. Peace.